Have you seen the news today about alien spacecraft coming to Earth?
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, just in general coming to Earth.
Well, no, in November, they found some shit coming through space. This is what they reckon.
Basically, they found some UAPs coming through space.
Yeah, from like that so far away that they reckon it's going to get here by November.
Ah.
Yeah, not like the fucking ones that are like
It's on a trajectory that's like steady, kind of.
yeah, some monster fucking thing that they're like it can't be a planet.
Oh, like a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I've already read one article that reckons we're going to be under attack.
Oh, actually, I heard some little bits about that. The way that it was described in the one that I listened to was like from one of the, those UFO people, like they go in like out into like anomalous zones and then they do the like get into the Zen state and then that somehow summons them to like come above you for some reason.
What do you mean the anomalous zones? Like they're fucking meditating or something, or
Oh yeah, like they're meditating, but
Yeah.
also there are just certain zones around the Earth which seem to be like energetically and magnetically anomalous.
okay, I haven't heard of this at all.
Oh really?
Is that like the ley lines, or like different to that?
There's somewhere in the deserts of America where it's known. I forgot what it's called now, but yeah, there's just different places around the Earth where it's like that.
They've just got like they assume there's super energy there that you can like summon aliens to.
I guess that might make it easier, but that's also another thing. Like, have you heard the theory that maybe like you were talking just before about like old civilizations?
Yeah. Like Tartaria. It's a
So-
flat Earth thing, to be fair.
So just think, we're building like robots and like we can make them look however we want. Like basically like a UAP could just be like the old remnant technology of some kind of old civilization where it's like it could just it's a device of some kind and then inside it has these little like robots that just that's all. They're not aliens. They're just little robots. They could even be organically like designed, but still, they're for the most part super advanced AI little.
I've heard this thought process before, but what you were saying, I'm still stuck in this anomalous zone, meditating to bring like aliens to them. What do they do exactly? I got to know about this now. I'm sucked in. You've got me.
Well, there's a few people that are pretty good at it. Heaps of people try. Like they'll have like. There was one guy that's like good at meditating. He tried and he went out with his friend and like. They were both out there, but basically, a common theme seems to be that if you do come into like too much of the range of them, you can end up getting like radiation burn or something.
What?
So maybe you should be wearing like a radiation suit when you're going out UAP hunting.
So wait, they go to these super energy zones, the anomalous zones they're calling.
Yeah, like just isolated places even, I guess might be sufficient enough.
And then they meditate or get into a Zen state there, and that brings what they believe is like aliens or UAPs. But then if they get too close, they can get radiation burns.
It seems to happen to a few people.
Really?
Yeah.
How have I never heard of this? This is wild.
Yeah, like it's still in like we're still in like a pretty good range of where we can believe like and tell a lot of the stuff on the internet that's real, but we are kind of tipping into the point where it's like, shit, we can't really trust anything on the internet anymore.
I haven't really trusted anything on the internet for a long time. But it's like the videos are getting pretty wild now. I watched a video the other day that you probably seen pop up where they've got a bunch of snakes in the Amazon, in the lakes, in like the rivers. And I was like, at first time I watched it, I was like, fuck, what's going on? All these anacondas. Like, it was an insane amount of anacondas. And I was like, that might be AI. but I don't know. I can't really tell. Then today, there's this fucking massive dragon-looking white snake in the same fucking river, and it looks so good. And I was like, that's definitely AI.
Yeah.
But it's like, then I was like, oh, that's the same lake as well. I was like, that's fucking obviously AI.
Yeah. So,
But do they have videos of these radiation burns, or is it just like people writing about it?
oh no, yeah, there's a video of like one guy. So like the guy that was meditating, like his friend was the cameraman to try and like get the actual like shot of it, and he didn't get anything. But like they still couldn't see anything. Some of them are like oddly triangle shaped and like able to like deflect light and be invisible looking.
Okay.
But like yeah, he still got burnt. So they think maybe it was like above him, but they didn't know.
So not
Or,
only
like-
is they like summoning him there with this Zen state meditation, but it's like
Yeah.
in real life, not like them meditating and getting into like some like thought process. It's like they literally are trying to get video footage of them being out on top of them and stuff. Is that why they?
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Like, like when you think about it, if it was like the remnants of an old civilization's technology, maybe that's the thing that they used for making the pyramids. I don't know, but like, you just think like, okay, this kind of technology, you're not gonna need a remote control. You might you might not even need a neural link. You just need a brain. Like,
Well, it's what if they're just like summoning them there. I guess seems like
yeah.
what do they like get like a brain like connect with them or something, and they're like, hey, come visit me, and then they come and they're like, we'll burn you, cunt. That's what you get for bringing us here. Was that like?
Oh,
What does it mean they have like some kind of control to bring them there?
What does it mean?
No, like how how do they describe it as like or we just meditate and get into a Zen space, and then they go like, hey, come visit me, please, and then they come and fuck them up. Because that's if you're getting radiation burns because you get too close to it. Like unless they're going like a Fukushima or some shit where it's like radiation poisoning central, and they're going, it's energetic zone. They're just getting like fucking maybe like they're getting high off radiation fucking poisoning. Like,
Yeah, I
they're
mean,
trying to film it as well. It's
well, you gotta film it. It's like it didn't happen if it's not on camera, right?
yeah, but that seems like they believe it enough that they can meditate. That's like a fucking superpower, realistically. Because if you can summon something,
yeah.
like imagine if you could sit anywhere and you can be like, I'm going to make these animals come to me from nowhere just by meditating. That in alone is crazy. So imagine if you can do it with cunts that are in fucking spaceships.
Yeah,
That's wild.
but that's where it all gets like it's all like very everything starts to like get very weird, like because yeah, like the study of space is not astrology. The study of space is geometry. Like,
Yeah, because it's space.
and you know about like qubits?
Yes. Yeah, quantum stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like the smallest like little like thing which
They're quarks. Quarks
Can-
and something else.
so something to do with like the smallest bit of like informational like transferring things. Yeah, I don't know everything about it, but like, but yeah, like it's weird how like me and you sitting in this room, we look around. There's all these like different textures and shapes and just a whole mashup of qualia, but like
Qualia? What's that?
it's like the quality and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, yeah, like an inherent like quality of stuff. Like there's no such thing as like a shape without a color or a color without a shape. Kind of like it comes as one thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, in our like minds, in our like very unpattern tapped minds, this all just feels very like arbitrary, doesn't it?
What do you mean? Just like it's just things, just normal?
It's just like, oh, it's so random. It's just random, man.
I don't know. I've kind of picked the things that are in this room.
Oh, I mean, like, Yeah, you picked them, so
Like, you mean like it doesn't really make sense why any of it exists in the first place?
basically, I'm just saying like underneath, like down to like the quantum level, there is some kind of a pattern. Like it might be like too vast and like too like fleeting for us to even like possibly like um visualize it, encapsulate it, whatever. We like there's no way to get the pattern, but really there's a pattern that's going on.
Well, the belief is kind of at the point now where it's
That's
like,
what I meant when I brought up geometry.
yeah. Well, the belief is kind of like quantum things like quarks and that aren't in a fixed state until they're observed. So like nothing is really anything until it's observed.
Ah, yeah.
That's their like,
That's another crazy thing.
yeah. So what does that mean? Like realistically, nothing in this room is anything until someone looked at it and they're like, oh, that's what it is now.
So basically, like, it's not that it's not that it doesn't exist necessarily.
That's just not in a fixed state.
Yeah, it's just like, it's in a compressed cache file so that it can,
It's for the simulation.
yeah, so, yeah.
I get what you're saying.
It kind of matches up with the 100 monkey kind of phenomenon thing.
What's the 100 monkey phenomenon?
It's where they've studied like monkeys like on different islands that are close by. They'll teach one monkey something there, and then like the monkeys on the surrounding islands will just do it as well.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like some people use that as a like as a thing for like proving simulation theory. Like they're like, oh, this is the way that the universe like
Shares knowledge?
yeah, keeps up the data. Like once it's already in one place, it's like just copies and pastes through the ether. It's like doesn't just full efficiency and like energy limitation and
Is
stuff.
that specific to like this? Where was this in the world? Do you know? Like, did they do like a test to have this happen, or did someone just come up with this theory?
Oh no, there's tests and stuff. Just look up
100 monkey phenomena.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look this up because that's
it's probably with people as well. Oh yeah, they say by the time the 100th monkey does it, then like it becomes like
known
just known through space.
through like monkeys.
So maybe it's like if the 100th person does one thing, then like, oh, actually, I think they did do that study, like something on TV, like they showed broadcasted a thing you're meant to like try and find the whatever the colors, and then like you call the thing. And by the time 100 people did, like they broadcasted it in a different area, then those people just all picked it up way quicker.
Oh, like so. It's, once a certain amount of people learnt it, it's easier for people to learn.
Yeah, so it doesn't just translate from them. I mean, yeah, it's not just monkeys, but with people as well.
So they're trying to say like we're all quantumly entangled.
Well, I mean, like everything is quantumly entangled.
Nah, like to the point where like information is transferred without any.
Oh, you mean like in a more direct way? Our species is just
All monkeys are telepathic. One of the two.
Yeah, telepathy. Do you reckon like just talking can be considered telepathy?
Nah, because it's like we have to create a sound wave to make it happen. So you're like using your voice is creating a sound wave.
Yeah, this acoustic pressure wave is like the carrier wave. Yeah, but then you translate it in your head anyway. It's not like it's actually.
You just know the thought.
Like I can't be like, red apple. You're not going to see this red apple the same as me. You're just going to think of your own red apple.
Yeah, exactly. Not just transferring the exact thought without me deciphering it in my own way.
But even with the like, I mean, dolphins, they can. Still, I guess it's probably not perfect. How dolphins project their vocalizations through the water, and they can actually project actual images into other dolphins' heads.
How the fuck did they figure that out?
I don't know. apparently that's how it is.
Really?
So there's about 2,000 odd words in a dolphin's language, but also they can project images somehow.
That's
Probably like,
wild.
yeah, it's probably not like HD or anything, but like still.
Well, even just the thought that a dolphin can project an image. Like, dolphins must be the rulers of the oceans. The Simpsons had it right. They are going to come and take over soon.
Yeah, but it's like, what does that mean? It's like,
Well, how did they figure it out?
yeah.
Like, how did they figure out that a dolphin could project? Like, a dolphin can't tell you it's... Yeah, we see in pictures to each other. Like, how did someone go, oh, yeah, dolphins speak to each other and they project pictures to each other? Like, how the fuck did they find that out? Because that could...
I'm sure there's a way.
How? That's like you could read pictures out of our mind then. And they reckon they've only recently just figured out how to do that.
I mean, every scientific like discovery, doesn't it take like 10 years before it's like officially goes into the books and all that?
Oh, that's like... That says a whole different pathway
yeah.
of certain shit. But like, we've got the internet now, right? There's people that have scientific discoveries that just put it on the internet, and then a bunch of fucking nerds will be like, no, you have to follow the textbooks. But like, if you find something out and it makes sense, and then people can test it, the information's still out there. But how the fuck would someone have done that? That means they're reading the minds of dolphins. Or they've translated dolphins' language.
That's the only way I guess. Well, since they've figured out there's 2,000 odd words that they have.
Well, that could just be they can tell there's different things of what they've said. They can be like, that noise is different to that noise, that noise is different to that. And they can go, there's different things. Right? That's how you could say they've got 200 words in the vocabulary. But to say they can send each other pictures, how the fuck would you figure that out?
I don't know. It is pretty crazy. That'd be cool.
It just seems impossible. I just don't know how you would have to be able to read a dolphin's mind, which means they would have to be able to read our minds, which means they're not telling us something.
I mean, aren't they in a few different places? Haven't they found out how to get blurry images of the visualization of people's dreams?
Supposedly they've got some of that very recently, but since AI.
Since AI, so then it's just
well, they've got AI can read the patterns of our fucking brainwaves to create the dreams. So I was reading something the other day, and they were like, yeah, you can record your dreams and rewatch them now with an AI's pattern reader, and I'm like, motherfucker, no, you can't, because that means you can read our minds completely. But there was one where there was it wasn't Neuralink, but it was something similar where they could translate a person's thoughts of pictures.
Translate a person's thoughts into pictures.
Yeah.
Isn't that...
That's mind reading in my eyes.
Yeah, basically...
Buck knows how they did it, but...
So many layers of language and stuff.
But I don't think I should have the computer on for this. I want to know about these fucking dolphins and their how they reckon they can translate pictures. That makes no sense how they could do that. That means they'd be sending radar pictures to each other.
I don't know, look it up.
I can't now.
No, not now, but
I'm gonna
later.
Yeah, it's now in my brain. I'm going to be how fucking smart they think dolphins are second smartest animal on Earth, but now they reckon the octopuses would rule over the Earth if we died.
Well,
octopus is pretty crazy.
I guess they do have 9 brains or 8 brains.
Who? Octopuses? What?
They have 1 brain in each tentacle.
Do they?
Yeah.
Octopus is getting weirder and weirder by the minute. Them things are fucking cooked.
Yeah, I've only been able to solve a Rubik's Cube a couple times.
Did you have the instructions or figured it out on your own?
No, I used the noob method solve.
Yeah.
Basically just memorized
the pattern.
Yeah.
There's only one way to finish a Rubik's Cube.
That's not really solving it, that's cheating, eh?
Yeah, well, that's how I did it. But that's still hard too. Until you know the exact thing, you still have to remember exactly where the things turn to like get a Rubik's Cube done.
Yeah, it's interesting thinking about it like folded out. That's like higher dimensional thinking in a way, kind of.
Nah, it's still 3D spacebar.
Yeah, true.
There's no 4-dimensional there if you're doing a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it probably helps towards the higher dimensional thinking.
I don't know. Nothing really can because we can't perceive it. It's only belief that we can.
They have proven that like with like traveling at like fast speeds, like away from something, and then like having like different time dilation changes with like the thing that moves away fast compared to like everything that's back on like Earth, for example. They've proven that.
What do you mean?
So like
Did it sees time differently?
yeah, just like by measuring like there's many ways they could have done it, but like the vibration of atoms, like they vibrate at a specific rate. And like so like if you were in some kind of a vehicle, travel really fast away from the Earth and then come back again like at the same speed, essentially, everything on Earth would be like aged a little bit I think it's slower on Earth and the thing that was traveling like it ages like a little bit less. Only by a fraction, but if we could do it at light speed, they reckon like it could make drastic changes.
But then if you're in space doing that,
Yeah.
it's like space time is completely different anyway.
Space time. Like yeah, relativity, you mean like
Yeah, like when you're in space, time moves differently.
yeah, when you're in space, time moves differently.
I don't understand truly how it moves differently, but it does.
Yeah, it's all relative to
Gravity of what you're on.
yeah, gravity. That's like one of the big factors there. Yeah.
Yeah. So realistically, I've had this dumb thought, and I just can't figure out if I can make it work. There shouldn't be any time in space at all until you get into the gravity of another object. So realistically, if you get into space, you could live infinitely. But that doesn't make any sense because we age. And we age, would we age because of time? Or do we age because we're fucking moleculed beings that pull apart? And we can't test this because nobody's going into actual space. The only people that are going into space is low Earth orbit. And that's not actual space because that's not outside of the gravity of the Earth.
Yeah.
But them astronauts get fucked up when they hang out there.
Yeah, like elongated spines and all that, or
Well, there was them cunts that were stuck in space for like 7 months. Were in low Earth orbit for 7
muscular
months.
dystrophy.
Just they looked like they were haggis. Like they come back and they're like ancient. Like you see them go away. You went over 7 months. Looked like went over 7 years. There was the 2 astronauts that recently was when Trump got in power, and they bring him like Elon bring him back. They were stuck in space for 7 months. You know the ones?
Space is pretty harsh. There's like meant to be like so much different harmful radiation. It's just going everywhere.
Yeah, but that's like they're not even in space. They're in low Earth orbit, which is below the Van Allen belt, which is our radiation belt, which is meant to protect us from heaps of shit. Which the only time anyone's been past the Van Allen belt is, guess when?
The moon landing?
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Can't do it anymore. They literally don't know how to do it. They've been trying to figure it out. For some reason, they can't do it anymore because during the moon landing, after all that stuff, they somehow deleted how their spacecraft works. So now they can't replicate the original spacecrafts that went to the moon. So no one can get into actual space anymore. They genuinely cannot get a person out into space anymore. There's like a few people have said it. They're like, no, we can, but they can't. Otherwise, they'd do it. Do you know how fucking quickly we'd have some kind of space if they could do it?
It doesn't like the government system of America just remind you of like Cartman from South Park or some shit?
We're just talking mad shit.
Just like, just go to any lengths to like, yeah, just like.
It's not just the American government.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah, all governments are
all
pretty.
This is like just not just them, man. Fuck, look at the lengths we went through during COVID.
America's just the loudest one, so you just know about it more.
No, they just speak in English. That's what
Oh
it is.
yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah.
I was watching the
It's like easy to translate the bullshit.
on the Thai news the other day. My mom watches Thai news because she's from Thailand, but yeah, there's a strip of land between Thailand and Cambodia where it's meant to be no man's land.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
Cambodia keeps like creeping up closer and like making bunkers and stuff.
They
And
started bombing each other the other day, didn't they?
they started like putting like mines in there, like landmines.
Fuck.
Thailand's like, you got to get those mines out and you got to get back to your zone. And they're like, okay. Then they went back and tested it again, and there was all new mines put in. So sneaky.
So it's just like you can't come onto this. We're just gonna fuck you up.
I don't know what that's all about. Just
I did see
mischief.
like a video 2 days ago, I think, where there was someone posted about cunts in Cambodia launching missiles to Thailand. Thailand launching missiles back.
Oh, true.
So it might be war. I didn't even know they had enough money for missiles. So, I mean, they do sell a lot of drugs, but hey, I thought that was the criminals that owned them.
Yeah.
Because that's like, yeah, I know about No Man's Land. Just a death strip.
What were we talking about just before that?
I don't know. I lost track of what that was. I got stuck on the ball. Everyone's bombing everyone at the moment. It's sick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be one of my stand-up jokes. I'm just going to, like, say, yeah, is everyone enjoying World War III?
Yeah. Is that the whole joke?
Sort of. I know. There's more on it.
Yeah, there's...
It's just funny because, like, it's different from all the other world wars. It's not, like, so conclusive. It's like... Well, when a bomb is dropped, it's like, that seems like an official thing.
It's a war. You know, you bomb in some countries, it's got to be war. I think
But
the difference between this war and, like, World War One or World War Two is the internet. Right?
yeah.
And, like, information can travel so fast now that back then the information travel was like radio or fucking TV, right? So it was only official narratives of stuff that would get far. So it's a way easier to control information about what's happening or to exaggerate, to minimize. And then as history goes on, you can get some extra stories and whatnot. But now, anything gets bombed, there's fucking 4,000 camera angles of it. You know? Unless
Yeah.
they wipe out the Wi-Fi.
There's so many different ways for, like, anybody to just tap into all the different, like, frequencies that are being, like, shared. Like, so you can find, like, the secret messages and stuff, like, relatively easy.
What do you mean the secret messages? What do you mean tapping into government secret
Oh,
channels?
just like, no, I mean, like, in a war, like, whatever that, like, if it was, like, Morse code, and it's just, like,
Yeah, but it's what they're sending the Morse code on.
what they're sending it on, as in, like,
How are they sending it to somebody else?
just, like, from, like, one wire to another wire, like a closed network system.
Yeah. So you can't really pig on that signal because it's...
Oh, yeah, well, that's... Yeah, true. I heard about, like, this idea of, like, sending messages with protons or something. Like,
yeah, they reckon that's quantum entanglement.
no, like,
Oh, no?
well, not so much in that way, but, like, just, like, firing, like, protons. Every negative or positive one is just, like, a 1 or a 0.
Also, like sending protons, firing them as, like, binary code.
Yeah, and then you would know if someone was listening in because, like, as soon as they observe it, it would start altering the message. Or they basically ruin it by looking at it.
Yeah, that's quantum entanglement, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. I've debunked this slightly.
Mean?
Well, because what they're saying is they're sending it as a, like, So sending quantum, like if you're using quantum entanglement, you won't be able to hack it because if anyone observes it, then it collapses and then it becomes a something, right? But if you're sending something that isn't observed, what the fuck are you sending, for one? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't send something that hasn't already been observed, can you? Or you're sending nothing.
Yeah, it's like...
And if someone observes it and it collapses, that doesn't mean that it won't still be the same message that they originally sent. You just see what the message fucking is.
I guess somehow every different eye can, like, bend it. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I read about that. There was someone, I think it was Japan, was saying they had it, and I read this article. It could have been a bullshit dumb cunt article trying to be like, they're way more advanced, and I was like, that doesn't work. Not to my understanding. I tried arguing with someone online about it, but they didn't want to get involved.
Tried arguing.
Arguing about quantum mechanics, which no one truly probably understands. It's great.
Dude, the idea they have on the three-body problem show is interesting.
I never watched that yet. I'd gone to, but then I fell asleep. And I was like, I have to concentrate for this.
Is it okay to drop a spoiler?
No, because I do want to watch it.
Fuck,
That's
okay.
why I was telling you no.
Damn it.
I want to watch it. Don't spoil it for me. I've got to watch it. It's still on my list of things to do.
Okay.
If you can tell me stuff that's not going to link to the show, and I'm not going to be like, fuck, or some thought about it, but if it genuinely spoils it, don't, please.
That's the thing, like, to me that show isn't so much like... It's not like watching Neighbours where it's like the drama is about the characters. To me, that show, like, the cool surprises is like the scientific ideas.
Yeah.
The concepts, like, all wrapped up. But yeah, well, how far did you watch anyway?
About 10 minutes.
And then you fell asleep.
I fell asleep. I literally watched the argument with the Chinese protester thing at like the start, and then
it does have a bit of a slow kind of start to
I
it.
just passed out. And then I tried watching it again, and I started looking at my phone, and I was like, I've missed what's going on, so I had to rewind. And then I fell asleep, and I was like, fuck. Well, this is for another time. This is when I've got to sit down when I'm like not falling asleep.
Yeah, it does. It's a bit slower. Yeah.
But that's because they're setting up so much shit, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. I think when I was doing it, I was too tired. And I was like, and then I just didn't go back to it for whatever reason. That happens sometimes with shows. And then I'll come back to them 10 years later and be like, why the fuck didn't I watch this when it first came out? I was like that with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I never watched Game of Thrones for ages, and then I was like, alright. Pretty late to the thing, like, I didn't have to wait very long for all the seasons. I only had to wait for the last season when I started watching.
Still haven't watched the last season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So a few people were like, don't watch it, it ruins the show. And I was like, all right, I'll take your opinion on it and agree.
Yeah.
Probably should watch it at some point, but I've probably forgotten most of what's happened now.
I mean, I don't know if anything was, like, necessarily ruined. I guess so, but I think it just fizzled out, just like, it's like everything.
Yeah, but that's what you don't really want on something that's so great like that. Where the end just kind of like it doesn't end like strong. You're like, dope, man. Thanks for that. But maybe that's necessary because it's like, it's such a good show. It can't have like a colossal ending. It has to just be like, yeah, it ends, can't. Now I think I want to watch the last season. Just be like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Is there a clock?
Yeah, I've got one here. Why was that? Curious. We're like 39 minutes in.
39 minutes in.
Yeah.
You haven't even asked me about my sex life. I'm kidding. You don't have to do that.
I don't think I've ever asked anyone that on the podcast, to be honest. That's not something I ever ask.
Kill Tony would have asked in the first minute, but I guess that's a different thing.
Yeah, he's looking for drama to tease. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask.
That's a weird thing. Asking about someone's sex life on a podcast that's like... it's just odd. That's like something a woman podcast would do, I think. I don't know. That might have sounded super sexist. I was just saying that. I don't like or like that's like a pervert's podcast. I don't know. I don't consider myself a pervert. I don't even watch porn, dude.
That's pretty good. Man, I used to be addicted to porn. That was bad.
It was bad. Did you start, robbing your mum's fucking money for porn? Did you suck dick for porn?
Yeah, nah.
That's anytime I think of someone saying they're like a porn addict.
It just like, I think it basically just ruined my sleep.
It ruined your sleep. Okay. So, okay, I can see the similarities to like a drug addiction. I'm not sleeping because I need my porn. But I just think like when I think of someone who's like a drug addict, they're like doing fucked up shit. Like they're stealing money. They're doing all sorts of like hanging out. They become homeless and shit. I can't imagine someone gets a porn addiction and becomes homeless. Like they're like, man, I spent all my money on that porn. Now I ain't got no bed to sleep in tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it kind of, yeah, it doesn't have that, yeah, I don't know. Like in sex shops, it's weird how there's like a booth you can go into and then like pay to like masturbate on the spot. Like, can you imagine doing that?
I've never been into the peep shows, but they are fucking.
Not even
wild.
a peep show. Oh wait,
Isn't that the ones in the city? There's like $2 peep shows in Northridge.
isn't there like always like a person behind there?
Yeah, like a real person.
Oh,
Like smash back and rub one out.
that's one thing, but I mean like you can just like watch a porno on the spot and
Oh, like your phone. Is that what you mean?
not on your phone. They're just like DVDs they have there. It's
Oh, really? Like,
Like-
so you can like just watch like DVD porn in a sex shop too.
yeah, like that makes it seem like some people could be addicted, but because like I couldn't imagine someone doing that without being addicted to it. But
Surely that's not still happening. Like, that seems like ancient technology. You know what I mean? Like, we've all got phones and there's toilets anywhere. Like, I mean, probably shouldn't be whacking off in public toilets. That's pretty fucked up. But like,
a few different levels.
I just imagine someone going into a sex shop. This seems absolutely insane to me. They would go into a sex shop nowadays, rent a DVD in the sex shop, and whack off in a little room in a sex shop. Now, when you could literally do the exact same thing for free with your phone in a toilet, you can go one of them like fucking hell junkie toilets in Northbridge where you like press the button and it like sprays the entire room down after you leave. You know the ones just like in the middle of the street?
Sprays the entire room down.
No, just like fucking the all metal toilets. They're like disgusting.
Yeah, I think I know yeah.
And they're just like it's a separate room. It's not like they've got a bunch of urinals and shit. It's literally just like one toilet.
Don't they? Do they have a time limit when you're in there?
Yeah.
That seems sketchy. Just
A danger wank. You've got 10 minutes to fucking jack off.
It makes it more exciting.
Yeah, and then if you get caught, you're going to jail. Because that's, to me, especially, fuck, man, I couldn't imagine there's no way there's still sex shops running DVD whack-off zones. Like, I know in Perth they've got the $2 peep shows. You've seen them, right?
Oh, like when you walk past, there's like a big flashing sign.
Yeah, it says $2 peep show. I know people that have gone into them. I was...
Yeah, my mate, I won't say his name, but yeah, he said when he went to one, there was just in his words, the rankest old lady behind us.
Just like an old haggis bitch fucking dildo on herself.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's like, I guess that's what you could expect.
My mate's description of it, and I nearly went in as a joke just to see how fucking decrepitly disgusting this place is. He goes, you go in, and there's a bench, and there's a fucking little wall thing that has tissues on it that you can pull your tissues out, and then there's a screen, and you just feed $2 into it, and the screen goes out of black, like it's black, and then it like changes colour, and then you can see the person doing her shit, and then you just obviously whack one out into the tissues, and you gotta think how many blokes have gone in that fucking room, sat on that bench, and fucking jacked it. That thing's been open since I was a teenager. At least. It's probably been longer.
I don't know, because like, if they keep doing it, they got to be making money off it, right?
Well, it's still going. So there's obviously cunts around, and it was like two. I don't even know if it's $2 anymore. I reckon there's no way it's still $2 because that seems so cheap. And I think I'm just remembering from when I was a kid, like a teen. I've got to investigate this now. I've got to, unless anyone's listening, write it in the comments before I go to Northbridge again. Is the $2 peep show still $2 peep? $2.
Yeah.
It's so gross. It's so like I don't care about pulling my dick at all that much. I've never wanted to pull my dick that bad that I've gone, yeah, let's go watch a live fucking $2 peep show. It seems fucked.
But yeah, I definitely also enjoy not watching porn anymore.
What was the worst thing about a
of
porn
course,
addiction?
I would enjoy it if I did in one sense, but like, it's just like, yeah, it's just like, it's like maybe if like sex was like a nice hamburger,
Yeah.
but like a good hamburger, like it's like a really good one.
Like a satisfyingly tasty hamburger. A Michelin star hamburger.
Even like it's even nutritious even somehow.
Burgers are
And then-
nutritious. What are you talking about? You got meat in them?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. It's a good one.
Yeah.
And then it's like porn would be like some kind of like nutrient deficient, like
Like a McDonald's hamburger.
hyper pumped up, like sucralose, aspartame sugared thing.
Like a McDonald's hamburger.
Yeah. Basically, I don't know how bad Macca's is these days or whatever. Apparently, it used to be better back in the day when they used beef tallow, but now it's like
For the chips.
they used it for everything. Yeah, the
Yeah.
chips and it was just the main oil they used.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Tallo's way better. I've been recently perfecting how to make chips with the kids. Because, like, obviously, if you have kids, you should train them how to cook. I think everyone should do that. That's like a fucking, I had a friend who's an adult, and he didn't know how to cook a fucking thing. Like, at 20, he's like, man, I don't know how to cook. I was like, what do you mean you don't know how to cook, cunt? Like, what the fuck? Imagine being 20 years old. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at all in a kitchen. And you're like, how?
but there's like a basic degree of basic alchemy there. It's like heat on this thing. It's gonna get cooked somewhat.
Yeah, well, like, the thing is, like, when I thought about it, I was like, his parents obviously...
It's just hesitation, right?
Well, his parents never taught him how to cook at all. Like, he was never allowed in the kitchen. He had, like...
But I mean, like,
Dad was super militant about, like, everything. Like, if he had a shower, after they dried themselves, they had to dry the shower and shit.
I'm just saying, like, you can still not know, but if you don't try,
You never learn.
Yeah, so it's like mostly it's hesitation more than anything, right?
Well, he knows how to cook now. But when he was 20, he's like, I don't know how to cook. I'm about to move out. I don't know how to cook.
I mean, that's probably fairly understandable.
Nah.
In a way.
It made me realise, like, at 20, this cunt didn't know how to cook. I was like, I got to teach my kids how to cook. Because I was like, that's my responsibility. Because they don't know how to cook, it's because I didn't teach them. So I was like, so we do certain things. So we started, like, learning how to make the best chips we possibly can. And doing all the different, like, we'll do this with them this time. And we'll do this with them this time. Tallow, pre-boiled, like, chop them up yourself. Boil them to, like, nearly snapping apart. Whack them in the freezer for a day or two. And then in the deep fryer with tallow. Bomb.
Yeah, lately I've just been getting those, like, from Spud Shed, the big 6 kilogram porterhouse. I'll take off the majority of the fat on the top, render that in the oven.
I was even making your own tallow too. You're going another step further. I bought it.
Just because it's cheaper and
Got time.
I'm broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if you get it in there for long enough, like it becomes like fully clear white, and like it gets less flavorful. If you leave it in like half as long, it'll be yellow and it'll have more flavor. I guess it has more water as well.
Nah, it'd be like, it's got more flavour, it's got to have more something else. It can't be water. Water's not the flavour part of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't actually know, but the internet says like it's all good. Either it just depends how refined you want it or whatever.
Yeah, like how much you melt off, so like the impurities and shit. I wonder what the flavor is, the flavor molecule that you're burning off. Tallo's way better. I use that as much as I can now. So much better. I remember old fish and chip shops used to always use that. When we made these chips, I was like, holy fuck! I like unlocked a memory of what chips tasted like from a certain fish and chip shop I used to go to.
Yesterday I saw some anonymous people in the middle of the city. They were doing the animal like farming protests kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I agree with them on like the fact that like in my personal ideal world, we would spend less money on all these different things, and we'd spend more money on like making like basically like a really good kind of ecology for the animals that we eat. The better that is, like the more nutritious they'll be.
What do you mean? So they not do like factory farming and shit? So none of that.
Like if that's like what has to be done, then it's like sure. But ideally, I agree with that. Like, if it can be done another way, then. But the thing with those people, like they're vegans, so they're like don't like as soon as you even if the cow had like a good life its whole life, and then you like take it for food, they're like, no, that's wrong right off the bat, right there.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like, yeah, I was like, we were kind of arguing, or not arguing.
Discussing.
Yeah. It wasn't getting heated, but like...
I can't imagine you in a heated argument ever. Have you ever had a heated argument?
In the past, there would have been like a lot more unstable emotions, I'd say for sure. But like when you think about it, it's like, okay, it's like, yeah, this cow's life, yes, it is worth more. It is more like valuable than a plant. That's
Who's to say that?
Oh, I'm just saying that. I just believe it.
Okay.
It's like the cow is like more valuable than the plant. That's exactly why I want to eat it. There's more life force there. It's like it's a better energy exchange. It's like the sacrifice is more worth it.
Okay. I've got this theory that comes off that. You know how you say the body's a temple?
Yeah.
I think our body is more like a graveyard. Because everything...
That's what the vegans say. But I mean, like...
It is, but everything has to die for us to exist.
Yeah.
Like, the only shit we eat is things that grow. We don't... Anything that's, like, doesn't grow, we can't eat, you know? Or it's not good for you.
That's just one of the laws of nature. It's just like the exchange.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't escape that. Just have to... But yeah, like, they're definitely stuck in the paradigm of, like...
They're just assuming that an animal's life is more valuable than a plant's life. But that's just... I think it's just dumb to think that anything that grows doesn't have consciousness. If it grows, it must have some level of consciousness.
No, I believe plants have consciousness as well.
Yeah. Plants fucking die for animals to exist anyway. Like, literally, cows eat grass.
Yeah.
That's all they eat. And somehow they become these big, massive, nutrient-dense things.
Man, if I had the stomach of a cow, which, like, could actually process grass into, like, more efficient fuel, then I'd probably eat grass.
But it's not just fuel. It's, like, everything. Doesn't make any fucking sense. We have to eat, like, 5,000 different fucking, vitamins and shit to survive. Cows just eat fucking grass.
They say that's mostly because of our brain, though, right?
Well, what, our brain just conducts magic?
Oh, no, our brain, like, takes up a lot more nutrients than other creatures.
Because we're more powerful. Is that the whole... Okay.
Our brain is the thing that, like, is the reason for needing so much nutrients. Or a lot of it, a big majority of it.
Because we've got different abilities.
we got mental abilities.
we do compared to what we believe anyway. Like a cow, what does that cunt do? Just fucking wanders around, eats shit, gives birth. Like It's not like a cow's fucking trying to build a car or nothing. They just fucking walk and they don't do anything. Maybe they have a couple of fights. They fuck. So they're like, they obviously don't go, oi, let's fucking, let's take over the world.
Like over here, grass there. Over here, that grass is good.
Yeah, like just maybe they're as you're saying, their processing power is absolutely horse shit. So they don't need all the extra nutrients to make their brain do stuff. That makes sense to me.
But I do believe that they're not completely stupid.
Like, they exist. They grow.
I mean, like, a cow probably can remember a person, like, for a while.
You're basing this off just personal interactions with cows? I met a few cows and they remembered who I was, but they sucked.
Apparently wasps can remember people.
Yeah? You fucking killed my nest dog. I'm coming back for revenge. Sometimes I wonder how any fucking scientist comes up with an idea that everyone agrees on. Like, oh yeah, we know that wasps remember people. How the fuck did you figure that out? Did you ask it? Do you remember me, cunt? Yeah, it remembers me. Like, how the fuck do they know that? Oh, we measured its brainwaves and it fucking... Yeah, so you can translate wasp now, can you, cunt? How the fuck did you get that ability?
Well, like, cockroaches all have unique personalities.
Cockroaches?
Yeah.
Have you been watching Joe's Apartment?
It was,
it's like an old 90s movie. It was the dude from Sliders was in it. I don't know his name anymore. And he lived in an apartment that was infested with cockroaches, and the cockroaches, it's like a musical. They start singing and shit, and they like clean up his apartment so he can help him get a girlfriend, and he's a janitor. It's a fucking dope movie.
I think my sister told me to watch that, but I never ended up watching it yet.
I've got to watch it. I'm going to show my kids it. I forgot that it existed. I've got it.
What's it called again?
Joe's Apartment.
Okay.
I have it on DVD.
Yeah, I think that might have been it. Cool.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me about that. Yeah, well, there's a bunch of cockroaches, and cockroaches sing and they talk and they have different personalities. That's when you said cockroaches have different personalities. That's what made me think of that. How did you come up with this, or where did this come from? That cockroaches have different personalities.
Oh, it's just I read on an article. So that doesn't mean it's true or not. But I mean, I do believe that every creature does have like its own personality in some sense, some way.
Good. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. But I also think that some humans don't have different personalities.
Oh, yeah, that's where it gets tricky as well. Like, because in a way, I believe like a lot of people, they have their own personality, but they just run the script of other people's personalities, and other people's like...
Yeah, but that becomes their personality then.
It becomes it, but it's just like... It's not like resonant to their core. If put it in a weird...
I think you're giving too many people credit for having personalities that don't have personalities. I've met people where I'm like, you're that person over there. I've seen you before.
I mean, if you don't have the will to like...
Be different?
Yeah, I guess so. If you don't have the will to be different, then I guess, yeah, you don't have much of a personality in that sense.
Yeah. I think anything that grows is conscious at this point. Vegetables, conscious. Leaves, conscious.
Oh, my friend Chelsea was telling me about this book called The Road Less Traveled. She reckons it's pretty good. That sounds like a book about being different.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it would be.
She gave me this one. You remember that Osho bloke? He had a big cold, and then he got poisoned.
That was a dope. What was it called? The documentary on him.
The Wild Country.
Wild Wet Country. Yeah, that's a dope documentary. That dude's wild. They took over a fucking town. Yeah,
like nobody's like perfect, but the book was called Secret of Secrets, The Golden Flower. Yeah, there was like so many like really good golden nuggets in there, in my opinion. Like the book was like that fat.
He must have been pretty smart and like pretty good information to get that many people to do stuff with him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but like when you read it, you can kind of see why.
That would follow him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like he must have been. He can't have just been like some spaz.
Like if every footage you see of him, he just looks very chill. Just
Well, wouldn't you be chill if like you had fucking hundreds of people being like, yeah, we'll do whatever you want.
but he was sort of already like that before all that.
It's that documentary is. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
I remember when I first watched it, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, how's this not been like part of mainstream media?
Because they don't want it to happen again. They don't. That's shit. Like you see if that's possible. And
Yeah.
other people will be like, that's possible. I could probably do that.
Yeah. I mean, he did it in a way that was like pretty good. But like a lot of people do it in ways that are like pretty shit.
I don't know. I think most cults are probably built with good intentions to start with.
To start with.
Like, and then power corrupts.
Yeah.
You know, or it's like that. What they truly believe is what they think is going to make things better, but it's really like pretty fucked up. It's like taking every cunt's money is pretty bad.
Yeah. That's why I came up with this theory where it's like, no, not a theory. I came up with this idea for like, the concept of like, great men create great times create something.
Weak men.
Yeah, weak men create bad times.
Great strong men.
And then it's just like, that's the cycle. And it's like, it's a cycle. Like, everything's a cycle. But it's like, the cycle could be more conscious in a way. Like, in terms of like, stretched across time. Like, there could be more. I mean, like
Deliberate, you mean? Like when you're saying it's conscious, like it's deliberate, or you think it could grow and turn into something different?
So, like, remember, like how Mayans, they had a game where they basically, they have to hit a ball with their hips, like through a hoop, and the team that wins gets to be the team which is sacrificed to the gods.
What was this?
Like the Mayans.
The Mayans. Okay, no, I didn't know about this. So they had like what you had to like hit the ball through a hoop with your hips, and then you're the one that gets sacrificed.
The team that wins. Oh, and they take mushrooms. So they're high on mushrooms while they're playing the game.
Tripping balls, whacking stuff through, going, yeah, I'm going to get killed.
Yeah. Some Viking type shit, eh?
Mayan shit, that's what it is.
Mayans and Vikings, they wanted Valhalla through their war endeavors.
Well, that was just like a justification to die in a war. You know, if you died at war, you went to Valhalla.
Also
It wasn't like kamikaze warriors. They weren't trying to kill themselves. They were like, if we die at war, we've died protecting our people. We go to Valhalla. We get like the warriors' heaven.
So like, just imagine if like it did get to a stage where AI basically controlled everything, and like humans like basically lived in a type of paradise. Like, apparently we would go crazy somehow. Maybe. But like,
Wouldn't we just adapt?
adapt.
You know, if
exactly,
if everything gets done for you, right, it would be pointless to live.
yeah.
But I think humans would find other things to do that keep them happy. Like, not everyone wants to conquer shit. There is other people that like just making shit that isn't really useful. Like, art isn't technically useful, but it is useful, if that makes sense. Like, if you see a picture that you like, that someone's drawn or painted, you're like, that's cool, that makes me think about cool shit, blah, blah, blah. But realistically, it's just a fucking picture. Sort of base level art is dog shit, pointless crap. But it is also entertainment and, occupies it and takes effort. So AI replacing art or AI replacing everything for us to do, people would still do something. I mean, how many people would just sit around and do fuck all nowadays anyway?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the ego itself, just as it is already like a preservation mechanism.
Yeah,
Just
looking for comfort.
Yeah, like at the very baseline, it's just like stay alive. Like that's the main thing, and then everything else on top of that, it's just like a preservation, like to keep you like not swaying too far from killing yourself, I guess. But
Don't sway too far from killing yourself. Yeah, it's like go do crazy shit. But
yeah,
like also don't die.
So it's like, if the culture is too much changed, then like that's risky. That could lead to like death inevitably.
It's fear of change. That's all it is.
A lot of people say that stage fright is connected to that fear of like being shunned from the group.
Oh, like yeah, fear of being an outcast.
Yeah, outcast.
That makes sense.
Because like culture itself, like it's kind of like a membrane, which is like a home base for our egos. It's like, yeah, a collective membrane. And then anybody that kind of like pushes at the edge of the membrane, like everyone will be like, "What the fuck are you doing, cunt?" It's like,
Yeah, like pull your head in.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's unconsciously like a part of like shit. It's risky to leave home base in that way. Don't open that wall like that. So some kind of shit.
Yeah, but it's only risky if you think it's risky. Like it's like a self-created thing. Like if you don't want people to be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing different shit?" Or you don't want someone to be like, "Oh, you're a fucking loser. You don't know what I'm doing." Like you're not following the trend. That's what it is. But if you don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, if you don't give a fuck about that, and then you do it anyway, and then it's like somehow it works out to be like beneficial, and then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it was good, yeah."
Only when you get to a certain like point, but you can be an outcast for ages just doing weird shit where people are like, "You're fucked."
Then that's just what it is.
Is this what it is? You're like, fine, fuck you, who cares?
At least I try.
Well, you could be an outcast without trying to be an outcast.
Oh yeah, it could just come so naturally.
Just naturally weird, And then you're like, but I don't want to copy everybody else. I just want to do what I want to do, and I don't. Fuck you. This is happening.
Yeah. Sometimes it is pretty painful to just like follow a script just for the point of following a script.
Then why do it?
Yeah, I mean like, yeah. I mean there is no real reason to do it unless you like.
Well, there is. You've got one. You've got something in your head that says it is, but you just don't know what it is yet.
Like, it could be anything. Could be like, you don't want to say something potentially hurtful because, even maybe you just condescending in yourself. You're like, that person couldn't take it.
Oh, so you don't have to believe that they'll be able to cope with what you say.
Like might not even be that you're scared of your own self being just outcast. It could be like, yeah,
Scared of outcasting others.
Yeah, too. I hate forgetting words.
Cautious?
Yeah. Too cautious of other people's feelings and all that.
Yeah, fuck that.
But it is good for other people to feel good.
Some level of it, but like,
yeah.
How much do you have to like be cautious of that to the point where you're like, I'm gonna make sure I'm not happy because someone else has to be like not be offended or something. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Like they need to grow up. Oh, you're offended by my words. Oh my god, just don't listen to me, cunt. That's not hard. Plenty of people don't listen to me. There's probably about 7 billion cunts at least on this earth that don't listen to me.
Well, I mean, like that's like not that bad, really.
It's just normal.
Yeah.
I just went for the number that I know that's not in Australia. I just picked that.
What are we at? We're like 8 billion. Are we almost at 9 billion?
I think we only just hit 8 billion like a year or two ago. So there's no way we could be 9 billion that fast. That's fucked. That's growing at
I lose track of time.
Rate.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's fuck all cunts here, but
In Australia in particular.
yeah, in Perth.
Oh, yeah.
Australia and Perth. Perth specifically, but Australia, yeah. It's fucking no one here. We're desolate. Very isolated in Perth. You hear that? We're fucking isolated. I got a question back on your porn addiction.
Okay.
What was the worst thing about being addicted to porn?
The worst thing about being addicted to porn, in retrospect, like, I would have to say, just that it kind of, it just, it's like, takes up too much of your mind in, like, in an unproductive way, I guess, is one thing. Takes away too much of your... It also depends if you're like... you know how a man can have an orgasm without ejaculating?
No, but continue.
So you can train yourself to have an orgasm without ejaculating. If you do that, like, you just like bounce back and you can like get an erection again like quicker. Okay. So you can like end up having like 10 orgasms in a row and then ejaculate it. Depending on like the level of like control you have, depends on like, theoretically you could possibly do that like 100 times.
Okay.
But like, yeah, if you're jerking off and like ejaculating every time, that takes away a lot of your like stamina. Just, yeah. But if you're not ejaculating, it's just still taking up a lot of your time.
So how many hours of a day would you waste jacking off in peak porn addiction?
This would have all been like around high school time, mostly, and then for a few years afterwards. But hours-wise, it's hard to remember exactly, but I could estimate maybe could have consumed at least 3 or more hours a day.
Jesus, that is a lot.
Like, it's a lot considering how much hours of wakefulness we have, and when you break everything down, it's like, yeah.
You got like 16 hours in a day, realistically, at best.
And then, like, most of that's consumed by, like...
jacking off. Or were you just, like, watching porn and not jacking off? Just, like, watching it? Like, it's like a movie?
Nah. I've never been one of those people, but I have read that, like, some people, like... watch porn just to stabilize their mood in a kind of way, like they watch it without jerking off
to stabilize their mood.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, I'm angry, I'll watch some porn, that'll make me feel better.
Yeah, I'm
sad, I'll watch some porn, that'll make me feel better. What? That's dope.
I'm not too sure, hey, but
wish I could watch something that would fix my feelings.
It made me think about how like back in the days, like, men would always have, like, a calendar of women in their shed. Like,
yeah.
I mean, heaps of guys still probably do, but, like, that seemed to be, like, the most, like, norm of thing back then. Like, in my mind, I never, like, understood it. It's like, why would I want to feel horny, like, all the time?
I'm in the shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a theory on this, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like your man cave. Like, shed's like a man cave. So it's like a dude who always hang out in their shed or whatever. They put up some like hot bitches in their shed. For sure, they're just like having whack-offs in their shed every now and then. And it's the easiest way to get away with it. Instead of like stashing porno mags in there and shit and just jacking off in the shed, they're like, yeah, I can whack off over this calendar. Do you know when you're like a teenager? Well, when I was a teenager anyway.
Oh, yeah. January. Oh, what's behind? Oh, no.
I can pretty much guarantee
gotta save February for later. Don't want to be peeking too far.
Because, like, when I was a teenager, you had to get resourceful, you know?
Oh, man, how good
I didn't have phones and internet.
That reminds me of how sad it is that there's no longer, like, like Target and Kmart catalogs.
What? Because some kid's like, I need this to jack off to today. It's pretty funny they like kind of like borderline delivered porn. Like there would be like bras and things, fucking catalogs that would come in the mail sometimes, and you're like, that is porn.
That is like so vanilla that it's like it's almost good in a way.
It's wholesome. I'm wholesomely jacking off to Kmart catalogs.
I don't know, like something like that.
Yeah, the porn addiction is a funny thing. I've never had a porn addiction, ever. But I also just don't really like watching porn at all. It kind of seems like,
Well, like with the magazine, it's like what are we working with here? But when you got the internet, it's like, it takes half the fun out of it. It's like I'm being manually jerked off before I'm even touching myself.
Well, you're using zero creativity with your fucking...
Yeah, maybe I just like the creative part of my brain or some shit.
You're like creating your own fantasy with your fucking magazine. Hey, maybe you should fucking bring back porno mags.
Oh, when I first discovered masturbation, I only used my imagination only, and that was boss.
That was boss.
Somewhat.
Well, I think it's, yeah. A porn addiction is like, it seems, even just watching porn, it's kind of like weird. Like, I thought about it enough to be like, this is fucking odd. Like, you're some person somewhere down the line, and especially if you're watching like super highly produced people that are like faking it. Like, imagine whacking off to a bitch that's faking an orgasm. Why? What enjoyment do you have? But I also think, it doesn't make sense.
I guess some guys don't know that they're faking it.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't know they're faking it, but like, it's like if you think about something for long enough,
If you think about something for long enough,
you can like break it down and be like, what am I doing here?
and when you think about it long enough, you're just like, I'm getting hard for light pixels on a screen.
Exactly.
Light pixels are making me jizz right now.
It's fucking ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
I'm using a computer to inseminate the air.
Inseminate.
Wherever you're whacking off into, but it's going to hit the air before it hits anything else, unless you're jacking off in a fleshlight, and then I'm using a computer to help me inseminate a fucking cock sleeve.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. It is like it's nothing. It's technically nothing if you think of it as a screen, but like, even the idea that someone somewhere is like, we're giving this to some cunt that we wouldn't fuck to whack off to. Like, porn stars are like, we're not going to fuck anyone. But then it's like, dudes are like, oh, I'm going to whack off over a dude, a chick that's not going to fuck me. So you're like, oh, so you're just like, you're lowering yourself to a degree. You're like, oh, I definitely couldn't fuck this chick, but I'll whack off to her. Or if it's an OnlyFans chick, I'll donate her money, but she'll never fuck me. Why would you do that?
Do you reckon it would be weirder to like jack off to a porn, or like weirder to jack off to like two people fucking in real life? I guess it depends on.
I'm trying to think what's weirder. I mean, what's more uncomfortable? Probably jacking off to two people in real life would be more uncomfortable because it's less private. But would it be weirder? It's the same, really.
More uncomfortable because
you're whacking off in a room with two other cunts.
I guess Louis C.K. would be like, that's the more exciting one.
Well, that's what he likes doing. Whacking off in front of people. It's the same thing, isn't it? Like, watching people fuck in real life and jacking off to it, or watching it on a screen. No. It's definitely... It's more shameful to jack off to people on a screen. I would say.
Yeah.
Because
there's more...
if people are letting you jack off to them fuck, they obviously like you somewhat, you know? They're like, yeah, you can watch us do this and whack off in the corner, brother. Go for it.
Yeah, that's a good point. At least, yeah.
It's not like some people that are like, get away from me, but watch me get fucked or fuck or, you know? Like, I imagine
That's probably also depends if they let you watch for free or if you had to pay.
That's a good point.
Because if you had to pay, then it's like,
Then it's back in the same realm.
yeah, it's like just as bad again, somewhat. But then again, like, it's like, some people could use money more than other people. It's like,
Are you going to go pay junkies to fuck while you whack off to them so they can... like, you need the money, so I'll whack off you fucking... Some homeless, just paying homeless cunts to fuck so you can jack off to them. And be like, I'm helping you out, guys.
yeah. But I'm sure, like,
This is my charity.
I'm sure homeless people don't have the best libidos.
Why?
They don't eat enough, right?
I don't fucking know. I don't. Honestly,
Yeah, I don't know.
I assume they're humans, man. They're probably like... They fuck for sure. Homeless people fuck. I've seen homeless people fucking before. That's weird. These cunts are just like fucking on the street, and you're like, dude, I can't say get a room because you clearly don't have one, but fuck.
Yeah, I actually saw like, I don't think they were completely homeless though. Just somebody in Northbridge like giving somebody else head like in a fairly like open spot. Like all you had to do is like turn your head as you're walking past. Like, ah, shit.
Like in an alley.
Like at the corner of the alley. They didn't even go into the alley.
Like stepped around the corner. I'm like, this will be good enough.
Yeah.
But you don't know if they were homeless or not. It was just like some people having some fun.
I mean, they looked like they were almost homeless. You could probably say.
Almost homeless. What's almost homeless look like? They only had one tear in their pants.
No.
They didn't have a trolley worth of stuff near them.
Yeah. Like homeless people are pretty, like, they vary a lot as well. Some homeless people love that shit. They're content with that.
Being homeless. Yeah.
And then there's other ones that are there because of they're at end stage neurosis, essentially.
What do you mean? Like their fucking brains rotted to scum and they're like, ooh.
Yeah, like you've seen different people walking around like just like spewing out all this like random hate. It's like it's not even at anyone. It's like they're just spewing it out. They might look at you, but they're saying it, and it's not going towards you. It's just firing off in all different directions. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, like fountains of hate.
Yeah.
That's a weird. I wonder. Like,
Apparently,
do they even think they're here?
Here.
Like, are they living in the same world that we're living in?
That's the thing. I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people say that the core of, like, what neurosis is, like, basically a denial of reality. So it's like, it's an internalized lie that just, like, kept getting built on. And then it's just, yeah, all there is, like, by the time it's anger, that's the last shield of like what's covering up the sadness of like what they can't accept.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a severe problem.
Yeah.
That's just been like ignored to the point they're just like spurt.
Yeah.
Fountain of hate.
Like basically neurosis is just not accepting reality. In a way.
I wonder what it's like to see through their eyes for 6 hours. That's a wild thought.
I'm pretty sure it would just be like, yeah, everyone in the world is fucked.
Well, that's not seeing through their eyes. That's hearing their thoughts. I mean, just like being in their fucking, just seeing through their eyes. Not copying like their brain pattern or anything. Just literally their eyes just walking. Because heap of them are always just walking. Saying wild shit. Like, where are they going?
I don't know. Some of them like do have like can have cross eyes and shit.
Yeah, because the things are just backing out. What they doing? Wild times. Being homeless and being insane would be an adventure.
Wait, have you ever read the Kybalion?
Yes. It's good. Very good book.
Yeah. Like it's so short and like it's such an easy read. And it's very plain and direct, simple kind of. Feels like the foundational like
of existence.
one foundational book for philosophy. Like if there's anywhere to start, it seems like that's a good place.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hermeticism is like a sorry. Hermeticism is, I would say, probably the most technically understandable religion. Like everything seems to be the basis from that. That like, and it makes so much sense for existence on a whole. Like it kind of points out everything.
Yeah, and they start off like right at the heart of everything, like just right at base level. It's like, all right, the only existential axiom which is solid is just the fact that this is an experience. And then beyond that, it's just like everything else is like subject to being a half truth at best, just dependent on like dimensional perspectives and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like
It's like everything is mental. Very simple saying. And then it's like, what? So do I create the entire fucking Earth and universe and everything around me without realizing? Is that how this works?
yeah, like the way they word it, the all is mind. The all is mind.
Yeah.
Like you can't really argue with like anything in the book. And then like the thing about polarities, how it's like
But there's good, there must be bad.
yeah, like everything is in a polarity. There's nothing that's like doesn't have its like opposite end.
Yeah, well, because like I've tried to explain to someone, like if there was no bad, there couldn't be good, right? Because if there was no bad, the bottom end of good would be bad. Because the worst good thing would be the bad.
Yeah, when they talk about the degrees, like middle C note on the piano, it's like they just call it middle C because that's the middle of our hearing range, the average human's hearing range.
Yeah.
And then like you can go like up or down in both directions, like theoretically infinitely. Just you're just gonna like exit our boundary of what we can hear, but still it just keeps going anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just can't hear it. It's outside of our hearing range at the moment.
So it's just like when it comes to good and evil in that sense, it's just like no matter where you are, there's always more good or more evil. So you're just always basically in the middle, I guess.
I wouldn't say always in the middle, but there's a top end and a bottom end of anything for it to work. Otherwise, like black and white. You know, white's all color with pure brightness. Black is absence of color.
Wait, isn't black all the colors as well?
No, that's if you're using like paint. But realistically, like darkness is absence of color or absence of light, right? And white is pure color.
In the sense that it's the absence of like the light bouncing off of a thing, right?
Well, it's like it absorbs all the colors for what we see. But if you think of it in the way of like how light works, pure white light has all colors inside it,
Yeah.
and it's a reflection of it. But pure darkness is the absence of light existing in it.
Yeah, the absence of yeah. Okay, so you wouldn't even have to say light and dark. You could just say
That's black and white, light and dark, same like.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like here and not here is the same thing.
Exactly, yeah. But they're all polarities.
Yeah.
Like that's how like if you try and think of anything, nearly everything has a polarity. Like I've tried to like go, what doesn't? It's like it's either something in between it, and there is both sides of it.
Yeah, I was doing that before. I was trying to list all the different polarities I could think of.
It's just existence on a whole. Is everything has got it.
And then like a lot of them kind of get layered up on each other. Like it's hard to fit like so if you like the now And then there's like past and future. But like you could layer up the future one with like other dot points. Like the future is also imagination, just like shit like that.
Like creativity.
I guess you could put imagination on the past as well.
Yeah, because there is with and without it. You know, bit like creation or destruction.
Creation, destruction, yeah, both pretty much. That's why I kind of think all children are kind of like born scientists. They just want to break shit unconsciously to see like how it works and stuff, like what's going on inside.
It's just curiosity. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
I just want to do shit.
I remember just doing the most random stuff when I was a kid. I didn't even know why, just doing it.
You don't know your random stuff as an adult and don't realize why you're doing it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I've done that. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, oh, I'm a dickhead. I'll stop doing this now.
I have a clear memory of a time when I had a cup of water, and there was a cassette video player, the old school video players. I just like poured water inside it, just
fucked it up.
Yeah, I thought something cool would happen.
You're lucky you didn't get electrocuted.
Maybe.
What do you like? Do you have any idea why you did it?
No, like, not even that I'd think something cool would happen. Like, it was just fully just a memory of just pure action.
You're just like, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then like, fuck, nothing happens. And your mum's like, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember anything bad happening from it, which is probably not necessarily a good thing.
Well, maybe no one knew. Maybe it wasn't being used anymore, and you were just like, and then no one ever figured out it was broken.
Yeah.
Or it just stopped working one day, and they're like, this thing's fucked, and they just didn't realise that water's dripping out of it or something.
Fuck, the first time I ever saw a person on a TV screen, I actually tried to, like, talk to them,
Oh, yeah?
like, as a, like, really small toddler. Yeah, it's weird to think, like, I actually do have that memory, like...
Yeah, you thought it was a real person.
Some people don't remember, like, that far back.
I've got, like, the earliest memory I have is when I'm 4. Everything else is before it's gone.
And what was it?
It was my 4th birthday. And I was pissed off because my mum was dressing me up as a you know that show Dinosaurs? It's pretty old. But it was like they'd all wear costumes as dinosaurs. My mum was dressing me up as the kid dinosaur in that show and putting like green face paint on me. And I was like, I don't fucking want to do this. This sucks and it's my birthday. Like, why are you ruining my birthday by making me dress up as this green dinosaur? Fucking sucked. I hated having the green face paint on. I was like, I don't want to do this. So yeah, that's my first memory is a crap one.
Well,
My birthday was getting ruined.
was your mum like insistent, like, no, you'll look great?
Yeah, it's like it'll be cool, and I'm like, it sucks. I remember, I don't know, like, I can't remember exactly if I was saying, definitely was complaining about it. I was like nearly in tears about, I don't want to do this. I don't like it. And she was putting green face paint on me, and I was hating it. Like, I don't care this much about the costume. But, you know, parents seem to think they know better.
Yeah, this might just be like a weird, like, false memory or like a dream or something, but like, I don't often tell people, but like, I legit remember being born.
Really?
Yeah, that sounds weird, hey?
That's wild.
Like, this is how I remember it as. Basically, like the Broome Hospital, like, I didn't know it was the Broome Hospital, but I knew it as a place, like, as a feeling of a place. And then all I remember is, like, seeing, like, the ceiling of the room, and just, like, and then eventually, like, being uncomfortable with being, like, having water poured on me, like, and I was probably crying. And then, like, after that, I always hated when, like, people would wash me as a child. Like, there was one time, like, my mom left me with, like, she had a indigenous friend named Nina who lived 12 miles out of town.
Yeah.
And then, like, she would wash me, but, like, I remember it was so annoying that, like, she put my face into, like, the shower, just, like...
Just blast you.
Yeah.
How were you like a baby when this was happening?
That was, like... Yeah, that was, like, really toddler-aged.
Okay, yeah. But you remember being born. You might be the first one I've ever heard say that.
Really?
Yeah, because I have this theory that we could all be in a dream.
It could be, like, a false memory, but, like... I've had that for my whole life.
And how could it be a false memory? If you've had it your whole life, like if you can remember back to the earliest memory of you being born and you always remembered being born, then it's kind of got to be real, right?
That's the thing, like, if it's a false memory starting from now,
Yeah.
then it would be, like, ingrained within all my other memories still.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Because you think, yeah, that's interesting. Because I have a fun little theory that we could all, well, I could be in a dream right now. Because I don't remember waking up ever. I mean, not waking up. I don't remember. I don't remember being born. And you know how dreams just start out of nowhere?
Still on the same bender.
No, well, you know how like dreams just start out of nowhere? Like you don't have a beginning of a dream. You're just like in a dream.
Yeah.
Like you don't be like, I'm dreaming now. And you like, but you can realize you're dreaming. So I've done like lucid dreaming shit. So I was like, if you never know where you start in a dream, the only way that we can differentiate a dream from real life is that we wake up in real life. And that's the beginning of our day. Right? But if you can't remember being born, then when was the beginning of your life? And I've lived multiple days in dreams. So how can I live multiple days in this dream?
How can you live multiple days in this dream?
Like existence as a dream. Because I don't know where it started. Because I don't know where it started.
But that's another thing. It's like...
And just because I've seen other people start doesn't mean that I started.
If, like, the all is mind, and the only thing that is real is the now, then that means, like, the past and future, they both stem from this very moment at the same time.
Well, they all exist all at the same time, infinitely, supposedly.
Like, yeah, in that way.
Time has been done, and it's finished, but it's doesn't move.
That's why I was thinking, like, maybe, like, it'd be cooler if you could somehow fold space-time, like some kind of crazy quantum geometry shit, crazy quantum geometry origami shit to, like, bridge the gap of, like, the vastness of, like, space.
Like a wormhole.
Yeah. But, like, also if you could just, like, travel really fast at light speed in one direction, so...
You can see if you actually go in the past.
Yeah, they say theoretically if you do that for, like, travel one light year for one whole year of Earth time away from Earth and then come back, they say that everything on Earth would change by approximately 70 years. It might not be exactly 70 years, but still, that's a pretty big kind of leap.
Yeah, but it's like, it's one of those things. No one's ever tested that.
Yeah, it's just a theory. It's just theoretical.
It's like literally impossible to test. Like,
Yeah, because what do they call the limit of matter speed travel? There's some kind of word for, like, the limit, the speed limit that matter has.
Oh yeah, before it starts disintegrating.
Yeah.
Melting. But it's like even if you could send a mechanical thing at that speed and back, right? Then why would you know that it has changed time? Like, what, we don't get it back for 70 years? Because it would have to come, if we send it 1 light year away, something, and it comes back 70 years, you know, you're like, oh, what if it just took that long to get there and back?
What do you mean it just took that long?
What if he said you send it, do you mean if you send it at light speed 100 years away and it takes 100 years to go there and back, it will be actually done in 70 years. So, like...
No. The thing that's traveling will experience 1 year, but everybody on Earth will experience 70 years.
Yeah. So we can't test that without like a human, right? Like if we sent a clock or like a time counting machine, say it's sent out and come back, and we go, in 70 years' time it comes back to us. We go, see, it's only travelled for a year. Well, also it could have had a malfunction.
I mean, yeah.
So
Could have had a malfunction, but like...
You'd have to replicate the test over and over again.
Yeah, you can't just rely on one trial test. But that's the thing. So, like, if you think of space, and then, like, all that relativity stuff, that we're Earth here, and we look out at everything that we see is just relative to our orientation.
Yeah.
So that means, like, everything around the universe is like a big spectrum of activity that's like not all synced up.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not working. What we see is not in the same time frame as what we see.
So that means like we could be looking out in every direction or whatever. But if there was like an alien, then like they'd literally come from a different dimension. Like,
well, they reckon like technically, if you're looking into space because of how fast light travels, everything is in the past.
Oh yeah, like most of the stars you see are like dead or some shit.
Yeah. So then how the fuck do we know if that's all past light, right?
Does that mean like the telescope like it's
Would you know how telescopes, like big proper telescope, like the big crazy ones work? They don't. It's not like a lens, like you can see a picture. It's fucking data.
Data?
Yeah. Look it up. I don't know how to explain.
It's basically just like a digital camera then.
Yeah.
I mean, like, to see atoms, it's even, like, still digital. Yeah, we can't see atoms.
Everything could be made up.
Yeah, nobody's actually seen an atom, like, with the actual
They
eye.
can't even get a photo of it.
Oh, yeah, it's actually impossible to see an atom because of the quantum, like, gap of, like, light can't actually, like, travel between the spaces and stuff.
But they do have some microscopes that can go pretty fucking deep.
Yeah.
But at certain points, like micron, I think what is micron microscopes? Something, it becomes like digital again. Something weird. We're like, we're just making shit up. I don't know.
It's just
It's bullshit. Everything's bullshit. I don't know. I'll read some shit.
All computerized pictures,
It's
man.
all crap made up that fucking runs a simulation. Dogs. I reckon we actually wrap up on that point because that's fun.
All right.
Everything is bullshit, cunts. Nothing's real. Read the Kybalion, you'll think we're all fake.
Well,
is there anything you want to end on?
Trying to think of anything. I'll just quickly check if there's any like good dot points that I might have saved for something interesting. But yeah, we have kind of. I do feel like we've
ticked all the boxes. Glazed over all the cookedness of the world.
Burnt up enough brain cells or something.
Hopefully made some new ones.
Yeah.
One of the two. I've got nothing to promo at the moment.
Yeah, I've been pretty lazy with that anything social media stuff lately. It's just follow me on Facebook. That's how much of an old man I am.
Just Facebook. Just doing grandparent content.
Yeah. Oh, I do have TikTok as well.
We'll put the links in the description.
Yeah, I'll comment them even with my YouTube channel.
Done. All right. Just coming on.
Cool.
Bye.
Peace.